Hello and welcome back everyone to a new episode of Loremaster Leveling, where I, Sneaky Bard, am leveling on my Goblin Rogue through Azara. In the last episode we dealt with some goblins that were disrupting our operations here in Azara, and we tried to produce more Azurite. After we discovered that it was actually essentially giant droppings. We didn't manage to do that though, so it will still continue to be super rare. Apparently we failed in that. Now our quests are taking us to the, what did he call it? Bilgewater Harbor, which is a new quest hub, and to the Naga stronghold here on the island, where we need to kill 2 Naga sorceress sisters. Sorry, wrong zone. We are not yet going to Hyjal, but let's start with killing off the Naga, because I feel that should be one of the last quests that this quest hub will give us, and then we can move on to Bilgewater Harbor to get some more quests to do. So the Naga are off on that peninsula there, so let's go there. We also have these artillery signals that we can use basically to kill off Naga at abandon. Let's do that and show it to you how that works. Let's see. Are you going to shoot? I mean, we were promised that this was going to work. Maybe that was just tied to a specific quest, but I mean, strange. We can still use them. Apparently they do nothing though, sadly. I'm very disappointed now, but oh well. Maybe that was just tied to a specific quest. I doubt it's an oversight on Blizzard's part though. That would be a bit too major to be an oversight for them. Probably was just tied to the quest of killing the Naga. But yeah, now we know that these are essentially just taking up space in our backpack for no reason. Or maybe it works only while we're in here in the storm cliffs, who knows. But let's delve forward and see if we can find our way down to the beach here without getting ourselves killed. The drop is quite high. What if we take the next bridge here? Keep looking for my sprint button, but we haven't learned sprint yet. When will we learn sprint? That will make my life definitely easier. Well, in 4 levels we will learn shadow step, which makes movement quicker as long as we have a mob to shadow step to. We'll learn sprint in a harrowing 14 levels. That's almost twice as many levels as we have now, but we will make do. Alright. They weren't down there. They were apparently just in here. And we have a rare mob, which means we will get some nice green item and lots of XP. There we go. We kill, what was his name? General Fang Theror. Okay. There we can see both of the Nagas are here at the shrines. Let's get rid of the empowered state, so the nearby power stone has fortified this Naga. So let's make sure we disable that power stone by sneaking here, and then just using that altar, and now we can go and kill her. There we go. 1 Naga sister down, 1 more to go. Oh, someone's killing the Torrendous Ancient. That is like over here on the other side of the zone, and we can still hear him. Apparently he has a very loud voice. Okay, Lady Vestra. Was the other one elite when we made her not empowered anymore? I don't know. Okay, good. We didn't pull her. Oh, this one. Yeah, this one is no longer elite, even though the enemy bar nameplate here says she is. Okay, we've done that. Let's return that in, that quest in. Return it in. No, just turn it in. There we go. I was thinking, I was talking gibberish there. But yes, I cannot wait for us to get sprint. That would be fabulous indeed. We can just sprint through all these areas while we are stealthed. Well, we will have a mount by then as well, so we could just use the mount, but there's something to be said for sprinting while you're in stealth. Especially, I like that when you had glyphs in Wrath, you could use sprint as well to sprint over water. That was one of the first glyphs I actually bought on my then Rogue, all the way back when BC was still a thing. I think they added the, yeah, they did add the glyphs with the Wrath patch. But before the actual launch of Wrath of the Lich King, because I do remember sprinting on the Isle of Quel'Danas, on the water to get to the, I think there were some boats you needed to do some daily quests on, sprinted over to them. But it might be that my memory is impaired, but I'm pretty sure that or mixing up various things, not necessarily impaired, just mixing up various different memories into one, but I'm pretty sure that was the case. That was good memories. I really liked Isle of Quel'Danas. I also really liked the Argent Tournament. Not the greatest raid, but I did like the concentration of daily quests, and as much as other people don't like daily quests, I really love them. Probably Mists was a bit too much, though, I will admit to that. Mists had a bit too many daily quests. Okay, now that is how we used to handle serpents back in Durotar. We crushed them under our boots. You have done the horde proud, Tafarona. Soon as my reinforcements arrive, we'll mop up the rest of these vermin and claim the peninsula once and for all. Yeah, so now we've returned that quest and we are friendly with the Undercity. Alright, let's talk to Frizz here to be sent to Bilgewater Harbour. Oh, he just gave us the copter. Nice. And there we can see Bilgewater Harbour, what a site of Goblin engineering. And there we have our big cannon that we're going to use to test launch weaponized Azurite. Let's hope it doesn't cleave the planet in two and just produces an explosion that will level a city, because out of those two alternatives, that one is the preferable, I'd say. But yes, this is one big ass fort. I wouldn't try and assault it, but apparently the Naga have no such compulsions. So let's see, the copter is as always taking the scenic route, showing us off everything there is to see before finally allowing us to land. We can see there are some quests for us to pick up here. So one of them is in that house, or building, whatever you want to call it. Oh, there's Fizzlighter and Evil Fingers. We remember them from the starting area of the goblins as well. So here we go. This looks suspiciously familiar. I remember having a structure like this, pretty much like this. There weren't these maps here though. But here's a wanted poster. Who wants me? So Operation Fishgut. The Bilgewater Battalion are now accepting recruits for Operation Fishgut. Wages will consist of 1 gold piece at the time of operation completion. Bah, that's not much. For all active soldiers in good standing. All wages will be forfeited in the event of death. A fee of 20 silvers will be charged for any resurrections performed in the line of duty. All recruits are to report for duty directly to Commander Molotov under the main cannon. We'll be meeting Molotov again, apparently. So, no reason for us to stealth. I just like stealthing, especially since it doesn't slow us down anymore like it used to. Oh, there we have an AWOL drunk. Wanna bet that we need to round them up? We probably do. We've got Grid, a Gob Squad. Well, this is your standard issue Goblin town then. I think this way is the right way to go. Okay, and there we see in the distance the wall tree in Hyjal, where we will go once we hit level 80. Nice zone. I prefer Winter Spring, which borders it too. I have a thing for winter zones. Most winter zones are really nice, though Dragonblight was a bit drab, but the Wrathgate incident does make up for it. Okay, Teemo, am I in League of Legends? Okay, let's talk to Teemo. Hey, I'm glad I caught you. Come on behalf of my master, Kalec. He requires your aid. Find him under the bridge in the slums as soon as you can. Okay. Weird. Strange. Ah. You have X-Bite Warriors. You have Warlord Krog and Captain Kraz. Apparently we are staging some form of operation with them too. And here we have Uncle Bedlam. Didn't we take... no wait. Where do I remember Uncle Bedlam from? Well, we do remember Uncle Commander Molotov. I think we extorted you for money, didn't we? Welcome back to duty, soldier. Good to have you back. You will be reporting for active duty immediately. Captain DeSoto is overseeing deployment just down the ramp at the rocket launch station. Make us rich, soldier. Dismissed. Okay, that's fairly simple order. Now, Blenik Fizzfuse, let's talk with you regarding that test shooting. What have you got there? Did Grapplehammer send you? Let's give him the armed Azurite core. Oh, this is it. It's the big one. Fizzlefuse calls out to his workers. We're in business, boys. Alright. What happens? Apparently nothing happens. We will just have to go and report to Captain DeSoto. And that name does sound familiar too. Probably a pop culture reference that just escapes me at the moment. And where is he? He's down here somewhere. There he is. Oh. And then we have the flight path as well, I think. Or is that what we're going to have to take to get to the assault site? Nice to meet you, soldier. Commander Molotov speaks highly of you. Oh, he does. There are many like it. Enough small talk. Get off your butt and onto a rocket, soldier. Ah, yes. That was what I suspected. And remember, you don't get paid if you're dead. So, I assume we... Well, I'm not going to get on the rocket just now because we needed to go to the slums. But I assume we will not die if we use the rocket. There's a slight chance of that, always, with goblins, but I think Blizzard has made their contraptions foolproof, at least for the players. There might be some NPCs that we see that have died on the beach using that rocket. But hopefully we will not die. But you never know. I might manage to do something really strange. Oh, it's Kalec. Who is Kalec? Kalec is actually a really nice lore character. But let's read what the quest says here. Ajara Blues. Thank you for coming. I apologize for the discretion, but it's extremely important that I not be seen by certain individuals. I'm in quite a bind, and I've taken notice of some of your recent deeds. Hear me out, help me, and I'll see to it that you're rewarded in kind. Alright, so who's Kalec? Kalec is a blue dragon, and currently as well, in this, there's a Cataclysm timeline, so he is he's the blue dragon aspect. Or am I confusing or putting two characters together? I need to double check this, but he should be the blue dragon aspect. So, friends come in all colors. Let's read the quest text and I'll continue on that story. My brothers and I are being hunted. Our sire, that is Malygos, the ex-dragon aspect, was recently killed by us, the players. Oops. Well, he was going mad and hunting mages, so what can you do? And the recent black dragon, and the Black Dragonflight seeks to rout those of us that still live. I'm here to find Azuregos. That was the world boss that roamed the Ajara in the pre-cataclysm version of the zone and take him to safety. If only he would let it be that easy. Azuregos doesn't make many friends, and his taste in them tends to be a bit unique. The only one I know of here is a murloc named Urgil. You should be able to find him on the coast northeast of here. Do whatever it takes to find Azuregos and send him to me. Please hurry. Ooh, interesting. You got a buff, able to walk across the surface of water. Alright, nice. So, what happened with the Blue Dragonflight? So, this is actually quite interesting, and we will have to go back to the War of the Ancients once again to fully appreciate this. But we all know that all the dragon aspects, Urgil's over them, dragonflights have dragon aspects, and they sort of share a bond that is similar to something like family. So Deathwing, before he was Deathwing and had gone mad, was called Neltharion, and Mallegus, the blue dragon aspect, was one of his best friends and a confidant of his, you could say. But when Deathwing finally went mad, he destroyed most of the Blue Dragonflight, and Mallegus never got over that betrayal, and he basically went into hiding and wouldn't want to help the other dragonflights with various problems that they were having, because he was so hurt over the devastation of his dragonflight. And in that period of hiding, what happened was he finally came to view magic, his domain that he was supposed to protect, as the source of everything that was evil in the world. It brought after all the Legion to Azeroth, and it was also, in his opinion, what basically turned Neltharion mad, since Neltharion created this magical item of the Demon Soul, with which he tried to subdue all the other dragonflights. And in response, Mallegus declared the Nexus War when he emerged out of hiding, the Nexus War being his attempt to root out all mages and use his dragonflight to kill all the mages. This was in the Wrath of the Lich King expansion. And the other dragonflights obviously then tried to save the mages and help them, and in the end this all kind of came to a crescendo with the players invading Mallegus's realm that he has, the Nexus, and killing him. And thus the Blue Dragonflight for a time was without a dragon aspect, so there was no aspect to protect and oversee magic until Kalec was promoted to that position, him being far more haughty and more willing to work with the other dragonflights, although he sometimes takes his, shall we say, duties to quite a personal level. He has some connections to various different lore characters. If you've read the mangas, there is an elf that is sort of the flesh and blood personification of the Well of Eternity, which is the source of all magic in Azeroth, and he goes to great lengths to protect her, even to a point where he almost died. I think he didn't quite die, but he almost died and got reprimanded by the other dragon aspects for doing that. But yeah, he has the Achilles heel in terms of his attachments there, and there are some quest lines as well where he is drawn out due to that, and we can see him, for instance, in the Sunwell, the Sunwell raid as well in Burning Crusade, and the Magister's Terrace raid. Not raid, dungeon, sorry. Anyway, we have found Urgil, the Murloc. Oh, he speaks common, how nice. So let's see what Urgil has to say about Azuregos. Hello there, a new friend, so glad to meet you. My name's Urgil. The G is silent, so Earl. Okay. Hello. Someone who doesn't smell like fish. I like. A little pick-me-up. Azuregos? Azzy, the dragon? We're friends, definitely. Taught me to speak. Oh, that makes sense. Said he liked my hue. kinda colorist, eh? Don't remember where he went. Maybe something to help my memory. I plant copy plants all over the beach. They're like sand, kind of weird. Can you collect some? Okay, so we need to do that. And another quest, that's just rude. I'd share if they asked. They just go clickety clacking up my copy plant. So rude. You should teach them a lesson. Dumb macarini. We need to kill 10 macarini. And we have absorbent. One other thing I need. Hot water. Not easy around here. Not hot springs. No friends to share. One good way though. Have this sponge. It's ultra absorbent. Use it to go soak wild splashes at the sandbar eastish. With enough, go squeeze them out over the near tower to summon Jumbo Elemental. He has hot water. Alright. So Urgil here will help us find Azuregos. And yeah, we're now essentially trying to protect the dwindling Blue Dragonflight, or slowly recovering Blue Dragonflight from Deathwing's Black Dragonflight. Basically finishing what they started during the War of the Ancients. And Kalec obviously doesn't want that to happen. So there we got some copy, and we have a macarini here. So let's kill that. And well, it's already 20 minutes. Wow, that went quickly. Guess talking about LoL and the Blue Dragonflight took its time. Anyway, I better call this an episode then. So thank you for watching. As always, I've been Sneaky Bard, and you have been awesome. I will see you in the next episode. If you did like this episode, do give me a like. If you like the channel, do give me a subscribe, and just share the word as well that this channel exists with your friends, your colleagues, anyone who might like WoW, RPG, Let's Plays, Grand Strategy, Let's Plays, stealth games, all that good jazz. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye.